Dear students, how are you? I hope you all are well and enjoying your online classes and studying in your home also. Today in your biology subject, we start new topic or chapter weather, climate and adaptations of animals to climate. In this chapter, we mainly focus on weather and climate and how the different animals adapted to their different climatic conditions. So, if you are planning to going to any hill station and your parents insist you to carry an umbrella, and you also hear about the weather conditions, and you can also hear whenever you are planning to go anywhere from your home that today weather conditions are not good, and like that about weather you mainly heard about many things from your elders, and in television also many weather reports are given. So we start the topic weather. Okay, we find that the daily weather report carries information about the temperature, humidity and rainfall during the past 24 hours. It also predicts the weather for the day. So when you read the newspaper or you watch in television also nowadays, that weather information carry about what information carries in weather report, that temperature, humidity, rainfall in past 24 hours and also about the whole day. So what is the humidity? Humidity, you might not know, it is a measure of the moisture in air. Okay, now we see the figure 7.1, which are a sample of weather report. Okay, which type of weather report is? So this is a sample of weather report that which maximum temperature and minimum temperature are given in first, and then sunset timing, sunrise timing, moonset, okay, and moonrise timing given, and there are different more things also given in is there. It's not clear figure in might in your book clearly given. So you can see that partially cloudy sky today, and this type of weather report are occur. And now a question arises in your mind that who prepares these weather reports? So, the weather reports are prepared by the meteorological department of the government. This department collects data on temperature, wind, etc., and makes the weather prediction. And now we have to do an activity also, that you have to cut out the weather report of the last week from any newspaper. Okay, if you have not a newspaper, so you can borrow from your neighbors or friend and copy these reports in your notebook. Okay, so what you have to do, you have to collect the weather reports and fill the table 7.1. You can see table 7.1, in which date you have to first mention. Okay, as written here, mention date, maximum temperature of that day and minimum temperature, then minimum humidity, and then maximum humidity, and if you have a rainfall, okay, rainfall reports also, so you can write here. So these activities you have to do, and you have to fill in this table 7.1. So rainfall may not be recorded for all the days since it may not rain every day. Okay, so you have to left the space for rainfall blank if the data is not available. So now we wonder that how rainfall is measured. Rainfall is measured by an instrument called rain gauge. It is basically measuring cylinder with a funnel on top collect rainwater. So now you can understand the definition of weather, that what is weather. Okay, by these activities, the day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called the weather at that place. Okay. If someone asks you that what do you understand by weather, so you have to say that the day-to-day conditions of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. is called the weather at that place. Okay, weather is for particularly a small place or around and nearby you. Okay, when we talk about the climate, it will be clear. The temperature, humidity, and other factors are called the elements of the weather. Okay, these temperature, humidity, and other factors are called the elements of the weather. The weather of a place changes day after day and week after week. That is why we often say today's weather is too humid or the weather was warm last week. Okay, so you also discuss about weather in your family or among your friends. So you also said that today's weather is so hot or so warm, and today is so rainy day. This type of measurements or assumption you already discussed with your friends. The weather is such a complex phenomenon that it can vary over very short periods of time. Okay, it can happen sometime that it is sunny in the morning, but suddenly clouds appear from nowhere and it start raining heavily. As you can correlate this nowadays. Okay, nowadays this type of weather is found. In the morning time there is good sunshine, and after that, after some time, its clouds are there in the sky and raining start. Okay, so you must have had several such experiences. Okay, try to recall any such experiences and share it with your friends. Since weather is such a complex phenomenon, it is not easy to predict. Okay, look at the graph given below, which shows the maximum temperatures recorded during 3 August 2006 to 9 August 2006 at Shillong, Meghalaya. Okay, now see the figure 7.2. So this is the figure 7.2, in which graph showing the variation of maximum temperature during 3rd to 9th August 2006. So maximum temperature of 3rd August is 26 degrees centigrade, and after that you can see next day 23.5 degrees centigrade, and so on. So this is the schedule. You see sometime suddenly decrease in temperature and increase in next day, then decrease, then increase, then decrease, then increase. So it's a fluctuation found in the rising or decreasing temperature. The maximum temperature of the day occurs generally in the afternoon, while the minimum temperature occurs generally in the early morning. Can you now understand why in summers we feel so miserable in the afternoon and comparatively comfortable early in the morning? Because the temperature is minimum in the morning time and maximum in the afternoon. So now you also wonder that why weather changes so frequently and what is the source of weather in the first place. Okay, so all changes in the weather are caused by the sun. The sun is a huge sphere of hot gases at a very high temperature. The distance of the sun from us is very huge or large. Even then, the energy sent out by the sun is so huge that it is the source of all heat and light on the earth. Okay, sun is the only source of all heat and light on the earth, so the sun is the primary source of energy. Okay, so that's why sun is called primary source of energy that causes changes in the weather. Energy absorbed and reflected by the Earth's surface, oceans, and at the atmosphere play an important role in determining the weather at any place. If you live near the sea, you would have realized that the weather at your place is different from the place in a desert or near in a mountain. Okay, so as you live in a mountain, you can also feel that the temperature or the climatic conditions or weather of your area is very much different from the desert or from the plain area. And what about the times of sunrise and sunset? You know that in winters it becomes dark early and you do not get much time to play. Are the days shorter in winter than in summer? Try to find it out yourself by completing the project given at the end of the chapter. Okay, after completing the chapter, you have to do this activity. In this activity, you have to collect weather reports of 7 successive days in the winter months, preferably December. Collect similar reports for the summer months, preferably June. Now prepare a table for sunrise and sunset times as shown. Okay, so now June month be coming, so you have to just write that. Okay, date for 7 days, 1 to 7 days you can write or comfortably according to. Okay, as June month is start, you can write first date, second date, and 7 consecutive days. Then you write the sunrise timing and sunset timing. Okay, so this activity you have to do. And after that, in the month of December, you have to do again this activity and to try to find out these answers. Okay, from that questions. So I hope you understand the topic weather very well now, and if you have any confusion you can ask me. Okay, in the next class we will discuss about the climate. Okay, thank you.